Friends, in the last video, we learned about quantum physics. And from the last 2-3 videos, actually we are going through the quantum series. So for just a sake of change, in today's video, we will discuss about twin paradox. Twin paradox is a very interesting concept of special theory of relativity. And actually paradoxes are very interesting to study. So in today's video, we will learn about twin paradox and see what its solution is. So let's get started. Hey guys, welcome to Bright Brains. This is Girish back with a new video, and in today's video we will understand about a very interesting topic in special theory of relativity, that is nothing but a thought experiment of twin paradox. Paradoxes are actually contradictory and they rather can be proved wrong, but the chances are that they might always be proved right. And because of this paradox has a very great known history. Twin paradox is very interesting. So let's see what really twin paradox is and what is the content in it. So in twin paradox, there are actually two twins, namely Girish and myself and my brother that is sitting in the front of me, that is Dinesh. Okay, so we will take these two names to understand it more clearly, because we can't understand it without any names, because I will only tell you that this twin went there, this twin come back on the earth, and then it will make a very jumbling type thing. Okay, so let's think about the names. So this is Girish and this is in front of me my brother. So one twin, that is my brother, went in space. Okay, so he went in space, one twin went in space, and actually the spaceship was traveling with the speed of light. So because of this my brother went in the space, and after coming back, after some years, after coming back, actually for me it's years, not for him, because the time. Okay, so if you don't know anything about time, so you must go and watch my videos of time and time dilation, because actually twin paradox is really based on these two things only. So actually this is a contradiction. So moving ahead, so when my brother will come back from the journey to the space, he will see that he was not that aged that I was, because I must have been aged much more because of the time effects of time dilation. But actually the contradiction is like that. I was also feeling that for him the time was going much faster. So he must also be getting aged, or he must also get aged faster. But rather he was as usual as he went from here, and I was get aged. So these phenomena are rather opposing the theories of time dilation and the special theory of relativity. And because of this, there was many contradictions behind it. Many theories were taken out to explain this. But actually, it was then after explained by the time dilation laws and the special theory of relativity. Actually, when the special theory of relativity was done in its standard form and more calculations were made, mathematical works were made on the special theory of relativity. That time we understood about why this happens. So let's understand why this paradox usually happens. So what happens is that actually when the my brother Dinesh went in the space, what happened that time? He actually has two trajectories. The first one is then when he went in the space, he goes to the point, he goes to the certain point. So after all, this graph which is shown on your screen shows that the curve trajectory is rather of my brother, and first he goes till a one point in time, then again he comes back to earth to the same time which in I am living. So this is happening as two trajectories are there, and because of this there are two inertial frames of reference formed there. So because of this the time effects happen like that. And anyone can also think like that. When my brother goes in the space, he rather is moving with a very high speed, and actually he is accelerating, continuously accelerating. So this makes him a non-inertial frame of reference. This makes him in a much inertial frame of reference, and for me it's a non-inertial frame of reference rather. And when he comes back, he sees that I am aged, and this is the effects of acceleration. So actually, twin paradox is nothing but contradictions. It is just a logical contradictions rather, because actually for a certain age, for a certain time period in the past, it just fascinated physicists because the Albert Einstein laws were going to fail. But rather, again, it was then explained very well by the special theory of relativity, and this chapter actually came to be closed then. After that, this answer was given why this happened, and thus then the twin paradox was actually solved. So these are the paradoxes. Actually, they can be proven right or wrong, as I told you in the first phenomenon only. But if we study them, we can actually find new theories on them. So this was all about twin paradox. In today's video, we only discussed about what is twin paradox and how it was solved. In the next video, we will again return to the quantum series and we will see what is quantum field theory. So till that, keep watching Bright Brains. Thank you.